Hello everyone and welcome back to our glorious Draconian Empire here in Civilization 5. And as you can see, we have all of our great dragons flapping their wings, ready to take down the rich capital of Highgarden. Now, in the last episode, we had a huge council meeting. I bombarded you with questions, and I'm very grateful for all of you who have, well, came up with naming suggestions, told me what we should focus on for technology and all the other things I was asking for. I really appreciate it a lot. I know that this series is not watched by many people. In fact, it's actually my least watched video series, but I still enjoy it quite a lot. So thank you guys who still participate. Now, let's have a look at how I named the world. Now, first let's actually start with the rivers right here. So, I went with the name the Gold Shift River for this river right here, simply because, well, actually for two reasons. We obviously have the shifting forest, so that kind of makes sense. It correlates, you know, that the names correlate. And then it technically really makes sense, because these golden wheat fields right here, they kind of shift, the landscape shifts when the river flows down towards the arbor. So I really felt this was a really great name. Now, then obviously we should remember we are here in the Meander Plains. That's what this region is called. And I really like this, I guess you could call it antagonism between the Great Meander and the Little Meander. And funny enough, the Little Meander is a really big river. It's just a really big river, and it's not that much smaller than the Great Meander, although a little bit. I think the Great Meander is actually truly the longer river. But yeah, so I really liked, and also liked that obviously these two, you know, flow together and build a big stream, which is then called maybe the Meander. I just didn't really want to put more labels here because it's already quite overflowing. So yeah, I really liked Great and Little Meander right there. And then also the fourth name actually, I went with the Green River, and well, I simply think the Green River fits quite well because this region right here, all the way up to, well, basically all the way up to the Meander Plains is very green. It's just forest. We have farms right here, but they also look green. We have jungle, we have marshes, we have forest, and a lumber mill even. So yeah, that's just a simple name in there, mixing it up. And of course, Green River also fits because the Reach's colors are green. Now, I liked another name for river as well. I liked it so much that I actually decided I put an extra label here, and that is for this river right next here to Tumbleton. I called that one the Tumblewood River. Now, I guess that was your suggestion for this river right here, but I think this one fits much better, and so yeah, I like that one. So we now have a name here as well, and that is, as you can see, there's tons of labels all around, so I had to get rid of our resource icons just so we can actually see things. Now, onto this little bay right here. I went with the Bay of Crabs simply because, well, there are crabs right here, and it's a bay, so that was rather easy. And then for the sea, now, someone mentioned to call the sea the Shining Sea, which I guess makes sense, especially since we have the Shining Shore here, but the Ashen Rose Sea just makes so much more sense. I just like the metaphor here, because obviously we have the rose of Tyrell, the Tyrell's rose, the rose of Highgarden, growing strong, but then turned to ashes by dragonfire from our big and mighty Draconian Empire. So I just really like this, and that's why I went with the Ashen Rose Sea here. Now, those are all of the name suggestions that I asked you guys for, and then I also asked our scouts to name some of the things right here. Now, actually, I'm gonna have to check this out. Which storm? Matthew Storm. So Matthew Storm made his way over here. I think he was the first one to discover the Royal Summit, which is this mountain region over here. Now, the Royal Summit just fits so well because it's next to King's Landing. I had to take that one. So yeah, I really think that looks really cool. And also, I think the label looks very neat on top of this mountain. Now, the continent itself, I have called Sovros. And obviously, it's in the Westerosi, or not in the Westerosi, but I guess in the As Long as Ice and Fire tradition to have continents end with the OS ending. And Sovros just makes so much sense because there's 4 sovereignties on this continent. So I like that a lot. And then obviously we have the twins right here and their natural harbor. So that is, this region right here is known as Frey's Haven. And then lastly we have the corpse jungle, because when our scouts led by Matthew Storm, who appears to be the only scout left, Soul Scout, when they arrived here first, they've only seen the dead, basically corpses walking around, and they lost a lot of their own men as well, and they are probably going to join the White Walkers soon, but we'll see how that develops. Also guys, for your for the straw poll basically on what we should do with these reach cities right here, you guys voted mostly that we should annex them. Now it was interesting because there was only a couple people who said, alright, you know, just raise them all, and there was actually one person at least who, well, said, okay, annex the Arbor but raise Tumbleton, which I thought was very interesting, but you voted that we're just gonna annex all of the cities, and I'm fine with that. So let's actually go forward to the next turn. Now considering the research info, most of you seem to rather go for education and astronomy, so that's what we're going to do. First we're going to finish Metalcast, so I guess we don't really have to. No, we haven't really started, have we? I don't know if we have we started? We have. Oh, we're gonna let Metalcasting go, and then we're gonna go for education. But yeah, let's actually go into the next turn after this very long intro, but obviously the intro is necessary when we have so many new things, so many new names. And it seems as though our dragon has taken the damage right here, Grey Fang. That's fine, he's gonna survive. And there's a Reach Warrior selling it out. He's almost dead. Wow. Interesting. Well, we're not gonna bother with this dude. In fact, what we're gonna do is, I think Grey Fang, yeah, he could totally take the city. Okay, now what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do the following. The Blood Riders, they're gonna take care of these guys, which they can't. Johnny Crapper could not take care of them either. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Now here's the problem. No, we're gonna just take the city. Alright, no fucking around, just take the city. And a great... Oh, we've had another general. Another great general has been born, it seems like. Okay. His name is Robert Baratheon, but I guess we're gonna have to change that name at some point. Okay. Well, nonetheless, we are gonna take Highgarden now with the Flame Spears, our invulnerable army. Let's see how they do. Come on, guys. Wow. They took quite some heavy damage, but they took the city nonetheless. And of course, we're gonna annex the city. Now, my idea here is we have tons of happiness, so it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna annex that city, and we're gonna immediately purchase a courthouse if we can, which it seems like we cannot. I don't know why. I don't know why we can't purchase a courthouse. Or maybe now we can. No, that's odd. Alright, let's... Oh, we can't... Why can we not buy this one? 820 gold. I have 820 gold. Oh, don't tell me that you can't buy stuff until you have built the... This might be actually the reason, right? Let me see this. Eliminates unhappiness. You know, I think that might be the modifier. Resistance. City... okay, so we're in resistance. Okay, I see. So we can't do anything useful. City is occupied, will produce extra. Okay, so unless... until that is done, we can't actually build anything good. So Alana lost our original capital. That's pretty good. Our great person has been born. Mert seeks sugar. Well, we'll see about that. And... yeah, I think we're gonna start... an aqueduct. A harbor. A harbor would be useful, because that would connect all of our cities with the capital. So yeah, let's build a harbor here. And then I want to build the courthouse. Okay. This worker is... what has he done? Don't exactly know, but I guess we're gonna build a mine here. Yeah. And we have our great general. Now, that great general I'm just gonna disregard for now. We're just gonna send him, I don't know, over here and make him sleep, because I don't need them at the moment. Okay, now Zaz the Truculent is ready to ramble. We're actually gonna make him destroy this one unit, that's fine. shiny new knights. Look at them. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess it wasn't really a tough enemy to fight. But I think we're going to send in our Blood Riders to also deal with these guys. Now, here's the question. I did ask if you want to upgrade to Knights. You didn't really give me an answer, so I'm just going to do that now. I would like to have the better unit, so I'm going to upgrade them to Knights. And we're going to keep going forward. Christopher Talon, you have not much to do. I wonder how Greyfang can still move, but he can't attack. So let's go over here. Let's see how far you can actually go, by the way. You can only go here. But you can also go in the city. Yeah, you go in the city, and you just go here and fortify. And then we're gonna get our troops ready to attack Tumbleton and finish off the reach, which is hopefully gonna be very lovely. Now you're just gonna do nothing for now. Okay, in the Titanic will start its or continue its exploration. Okay, there's some more brutes, but that means we're almost finished off this continent. Very cool indeed. Alright, yeah, so this continent is not connected to anything else. Pretty cool, a very mountainous region. A lot of forests here, and then kind of a desert area right here. It's pretty cool, I like that. And I think there's like 2 spots where you could potentially settle a city. You could like either settle here somewhere, although probably not that good. That would be on a hill with sheep and some grasslands. Kind of in this plain right here, surrounded by the mountains. It's actually pretty good defense. Or over here with the bison. But that would be interesting. I think that would be very interesting for a settlement. But yeah, not right now, obviously. And then we have Martin Storm, the archer scout, who has just not really found any land yet. I guess I should go more north, but I don't know. I feel like there should be something here. I don't know. Let's just move on to the next turn. And yes. Also, I was thinking actually, if we maybe want to get rid of our land trade route units and instead build some freighters in Dragon Hall. Oh, we've actually connected sugar. Right, we've gained some new resources. We have gained... What have we gained? We gained crabs and sugar for... Well, for our new empire. So, not new empire, but for empire in general. And so this is sugar right here, one sugar plantation. We have a lot of farms here. Can I even... Oh, I can actually set my citizens. That's pretty cool. So let's just make them all unemployed for now. So let's see. Let's set them on production focus. Okay, so we need food. We have 4 food, 4 food. We have 3 food, 2 production. We have 3 food, 2 gold, 1 production, 1 culture. Okay, we have 1 citizen left for 2 food, 2 production, 1 culture. Man, this is awesome. This is a pretty cool city. And we're actually gonna... Well, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna give this... doesn't really have enough citizens to really do much. That's a shame. Okay, well, only 6 citizens. Wow, yeah, I guess we killed a lot of them when taking over the city. Awesome. Now, Silver Dance is starving. Oh, it must be that this caravan has stopped. Okay, Silver Dance is starving. Now, this is a problem. What do we do about this? I don't really have a solution, honestly, guys. I don't really have a solution. I don't know if we could perhaps buy this tile right here. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah. Purchase. No, buy a tile. There you go. We're gonna buy this tile for 80, and we're gonna get rid of the 3 production. I don't know. I guess we're gonna go this way. So now we're no longer starving. That's good. And we're actually okay. I like this because here's the thing. I don't want to rely on my caravans to provide food for our cities, because they need to grow, they need to sustain themselves. So because my thinking was here, I want to get rid of this caravan so I can build some freighters, and as well actually provide gold. Well, that's pretty good. So that we can actually trade with our with Mir and Shai and all of these city-states from our capital Dragon Hall, because that's going to yield us way more money. So we're actually going to change the production here to not wealth, but instead cargo ship. There you go. And we can build and choose another production right here in Silver Dance. So I think we're gonna go for Great Temple. That's gonna give us 2 faith. Now I'm actually wondering. We still don't have the majority religion here, right? Do we have? We don't have it in Salt Cliff either. Pentas has majority religion. Yes. So Pentas is actually generating 1 faith from all of these desert tiles. Good. So that would actually be something quite useful for us. Once we get enough faith over here in the Silver Dance, because then we will also generate even more from all of these desert tiles. Okay. But yeah, as for production, I think culture, happiness, temple would provide faith. Barracks, great permits. Addition to the air defense, a great general appears near the city. I can build that everywhere, it seems like. Mummers show. We don't need happiness. Marker would be money. We don't need money either. Culture. I guess culture is something we lack. Yeah, I think that's... Okay, we're gonna go for culture here. Although... Yeah, we're gonna go for... Anything else? No. Yep, let's go for the theater here. Because we do need culture. So, Mir is happy because we have connected to trade to our capital. So that's good. Kadath has become uneasy. I don't care about them. Port Morak is undertaking a large public project, so gold gifts would make them even more happy. I don't really think I care about this. We've dealt with this. We can make a purchase with our religion. Okay. The Great Fire Temple is being constructed. So as you probably noticed, I have renamed this from the Sept of Baelor. So once that is constructed, that's going to be pretty cool. Right. Choose another production. Oh man, there's just so many things going on. I don't even know where to start. So we could build a Great Pyramid here as well. I don't think I really want to. Don't think I really necessarily want to. What could I do with Zack's End? Do I need a garden? No. Do I need this? No. Anything else I need? Don't think so. Gonna do that. Yeah. All right, fine. No. Then you know what? You're just gonna produce some more. No, produce, not buy. Produce some research. Yeah. There we go. And then obviously I wanted to buy something with the faith. Now, I guess we can build Mother of Mountains here. Is that correct? No, we have built it here already. Okay, how about in Pentas? I think we can build it here, right? No, we must have done it as well. Flaming Peak already has it, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Then Sunhold must have had it as well. So I guess... Well, in this case, we are going to purchase a missionary with our faith. Yeah. Actually, we can't. Don't have enough. Wait, it said I have enough. Huh? I am confused right now, guys. Oh, you know what? I will end this episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching so far, and I will have to figure out what is going on at the moment. So, yeah, tune in next time. I'll see you then.